Hello everyone, welcome to stream. It's time for me to be a zoo tycoon. Create my avatar. Oh, it's a person. I thought it was just gonna be like picked from these, like animal icons or whatever. Okay,
Try to make the most ridiculous looking person you can.
Okay. There's like two options here. We're gonna make someone that looks like their name is Barbara.
What?
Okay, good. Excellent.
Here's your prompt, Finch.
Yes. What is my prompt?
Look in the chat.
Oh.
Oh.
Barbara Manatee. Alright. I will make Barbara Manatee for us. I'm torn between these two shirts. This one feels like it's doing too much, so we'll go with that one. Hey, little rat. Hey, Rex. Yeah, I got those right. It's hard to read against the screen. Welcome to Planet Zoo. We're making our avatar. Her name is Barbara Manatee. Oh, that matches. We can't have that. Perfect.
We hate Barbara Manatee.
Okay. Oh, good. Look at these hats.
Oh no.
Oh no, this feels offensive.
What is it?
The orangutan.
Why would it be
What?
offensive?
I don't know, it just feels offensive. Oh, this is good. This. I feel like the bird is the way we go.
This is horrible. I hate it.
No, this is. Oh, she's a teenager?
Ah.
This is a teenager? Alright, we'll go with a teenager. You would stay longer, but today was a barf day. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. That's a good thing.
Oh, birthday! I thought it was a barf. Okay, happy birthday. I was confused. Okay, settings. Oh, is there volume? Oh, there is. You guys have to tell me if, I don't know what any of these do. You guys have to tell me if anything's too loud or too quiet.
Heyo.
Okay, have a good night, little rat.
I love your name,
Oh,
Little Rat.
these are the credits. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Except, are you sure? Yes. Okay, place your avatar HQ. Does it? Okay, it doesn't have to. Can I be in the ocean?
Please.
Are you sure you can edit this later? Yes, we are in the Atlantic Ocean, right smack dab in the middle of it.
That's almost the Bermuda Triangle. That's great.
Okay. Hey, Aubrey. Okay, career, franchise, time, challenge, sandbox. Let's go career, just because I feel like that's a good place to start. Okay, let's... Tutorial. Let's do the tutorial. Difficulty medium. Start now.
How big would that lion have to be to sit there on a planet like that?
Huge. We were playing a fighting game earlier and made a friend hate the character you play.
Dude, every time I play Tekken.
Yeah. Oh, fully train a member of staff. Okay. Wow, look at those 4 people running in. Oh, they just glitched through the other 2.
Wow, that's the intro?
Teyo at Hematu.
The intro has glitches?
Oh,
That's not a
sorry
good
about that.
sign.
I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie.
Okay.
The only
this is
person who calls
Bernie.
me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
Bernie Bleemers.
As you know,
Oh, yeah,
I
tell
own
Chad
several
about-
zoos,
about
but I
Gamin.
always like to show people the
oh
ropes
yeah.
here at my home.
So
This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great
I'm
pride
gonna wait
for
till
me.
Bernie
And
stops
pride,
talking.
thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off.
Okay.
Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end.
Who does
My
Bernie
head keeper,
look like?
Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand.
For some reason, I
she's a
want to say
hard
Bob
worker,
Ross, but
and she'll
that's
expect
wrong.
you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Okay. It just works. Okay, cool.
Hello there. From that rosy,
Nancy
fresh face of yours, I'm
Jones.
guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really
Okay,
hands-on.
ditch the diploma.
But
Got
before
it.
we begin the real work,
I'm quitting
how about
school.
we familiarise
What?
you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting
Okay.
some of our beautiful animals?
Okay.
We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the
uh,
grizzly bears in their habitat.
Bears. How do I click? Nope. Select habitat. Grizzly bear. This one. Cleanliness and barrier status. Both Oh, barrier status is a thing. Wonder what happens if that goes down.
I've got a feeling.
Where's the grizzly bear? It's good to see these grizzly bears looking healthy. Okay, good. Good. Why? What am I doing? Locate the grizzly bear habitat. Enter grizzly bear animal camera. Animal cam. Animals. I don't think that's right. Animal encounters? No. Animals. Grizzly bear. Can I look? Aha! Oh! Oh, I can zoom in.
Did you
Look,
know
it's
that
swimming.
grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to
What's this?
7 months a year?
Aw, he's
Oh,
going
but then
in his
again,
cave.
given the
How do
chance, I think a
turn the
lot of people
camera?
would do that too.
Aw.
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel.
Alright, have a good night, M4. You freaking
I
This
am
is where you can
for-
find out all kinds of information about your animal.
Okay,
The most
welfare,
important thing being
nutrition,
its
social
overall
health.
welfare.
Okay, it's
You'll
doing
learn more
great.
about animal welfare today as we go through
It's
your
just sitting
objectives.
there.
But
Yeah,
for now, let's enjoy
Zachary's
this
about to
magnificent
take a
animal.
nap.
Why
Leave
don't you
him
select the
alone.
camera at the bottom of its
I'm so
information panel?
depressed.
Move camera at the bottom. I'm confused. This. Oh.
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your
Yeah,
animals.
can I-
You can also get this view of an
Orbit
animal by simply
cinematic.
double-clicking on it.
Okay.
Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions.
Okay.
I've marked their location for you to find.
Okay. Something I've decided, any new animals we add to a zoo, you guys get to name, and it's first come, first serve, unless it's inappropriate. We will be having no duplicates if I can help it. I don't know if my memory's that good. But yeah. Okay. Let's zoom out and find those lions. Where the heck am I? How do I wish I could, like, go up. I'm in a tree.
Finch, I told you this would happen.
Where am I?
Not this. Look at the chat.
Name them all. No, we can have one piss.
Clip that! Clip that chat!
We can only have one piss. We're not having multiple. Name the first piss. Okay. Cool. Okay, I don't want to look at Zachary anymore. Where are the lions? How do I move my camera? There. a button.
Is it like Baldur's Gate 3 controls?
Let me.
WASD.
No, I have been using WASD, and the keys on the arrow pad are the same.
Q and E.
Q. Oh. Oh.
So try some other key.
I'm just hitting buttons. Ah.
Ah.
That's what H does.
What is that, eagle eye mode? What the fetch?
Ah. Help. Oh wait. Come back. How did I activate that? Come back.
What was it?
The help menu. Where
Oh
was
no!
it?
What have you done?
Where was the help menu? Come back. Oh, it's right here. Basics. Camera modes. Standard, free look, explore, scenic, cinematic. What is the standard? Pan camera. Oh, okay. Zoom, rotate. Why is that on the mouse wheel? Can I hate these controls. Okay, there's the lion habitat. Okay. Why is the camera move so slowly? We're getting there. We're going slowly but surely. You didn't copy the link to the clip? Oh.
Panthera Leo Leo. All the West African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride. Although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome. Which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Oh, look at the empty habitat. Oh, look at Eliza. Oh, she's a baby.
Why are the other two lions frozen like statues?
I don't know. I feel like I froze time when I was hitting buttons.
Uh-oh. How do we unfreeze time?
Oh, I figured it out. It's P.
Why is it P? Is that for pause?
Oh, they're going fast now. Okay.
I bet that's for pause.
Normal speed. Okay. Pause and play. Look at them.
Get it? Pause.
Very good. Its name is Eliza. They already have names. When we get new animals, then we can name it. What is this? Chat, you seeing this?
My favorite animal at the zoo.
Zebra. Oh, the cub.
What's your
Okay.
dude there?
He's a zookeeper, presumably. Can I click on him? Oh.
Does he have a name?
Roderick Walsh.
Wow.
Okay. Aw, little lion family.
Can we name our employees? That'd be
I
so
don't
funny.
know. Okay.
Welcome to the Piss Zoo.
Okay. What was my next task? Oh no, visiting players. I don't. What? Wait. What was my next task? Hold on. She said to go to an empty exhibit. An empty exhibit. I sure would like to move my camera faster. I feel like I hit a button that slowed that down. Okay, hold on. Basics, camera mode, standard, swap standard and free look mode. Toggle flashlight. Camera modes. Okay, well, that didn't tell me about, okay, speed. Search speed and I want to know the speed of the camera. Okay, the search function does not work. Okay. Can I drag this? No. Okay. Empty exhibit. Ah! There it is, all highlighted.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something.
What animal
Well,
did he put in here?
2 somethings. Warthogs.
Oh,
So
2
I'd like you
common
to adopt a
warthogs.
pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal
Yeah, we
market,
got to name
which is in the animal
something.
trading section.
Animal trading. Okay, we
There we
have...
are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs
2,
for our
okay.
zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu.
How are those so cheap?
Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've
'cause
emptied
we're a
out the
zoo and
market
we're
while you learn how it
certified.
works.
What?
The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Okay, size, longevity is combat, fertility, immunity. Okay. Cool.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Okay, how do I move them in? Click here, place them. Send to zoo. Aha! Here. This one, send to zoo. Here.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat.
Okay.
I've marked the trade center's location. So
Okay.
let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Okay, which one are we naming Piss? The guy or the girl? Because traditionally it's a girl name.
Is it?
Where's both? We can't. I just said we can't have duplicates. Where's the trading center? She said she marked it. I don't see it. It's not right here, is it? Oh! Here he is. Save. Oh, they come with names if we want, but we don't need them to have names. Okay. So female is what we got first. Mr. and Mrs. Pitt. Fine. Fine, the one exception we shall have. How do I rename them? Can I rename them? Yes, Piss. Okay, hold on. Pause time. I can't click on their names. What about him? Adehola. Can I not name them? That's half the aha! Here we go. Here we go, Mr. Piss. And you shall be Mrs. Well, Mrs. Piss. They are not married yet. Oh, it didn't save. How do I save that? Enter. Okay, if I click away and go back. Yeah, it's saved. Okay. Hello. Hello, Sanguinism. Welcome to chat. Oh, no. We need... Chat has elected to name, these two. As you can see. Hopefully they won't all be named like this. Okay, let's unfreeze time. Look at them. Okay. Are you Laney? I don't remember. Look at them. I love them so much. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Hey, Lainey. Okay. I'm waiting for my next instruction voice in the sky. I think her name was Rosa or something. Okay, if I zoom out, will she say stuff? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. You know, I bet there's a setting to make my camera move faster. Camera. Key sensitivities. Crank it! Crank zoom down a little, actually. That is much better. Okay. You remember the guy I can't believe my eyes from Leo? I do remember him. Okay, what? Was that my entire tutorial? There's gotta be more. Yeah, there's a lot more buttons here. I would like more tutorial, please. Why is my tutorial stopped? The voice actor finally redeemed himself in Star Rail by voicing the best antagonist thus far. Oh, good. Oh, look, they're getting fed. I think. Oh, the people got excited about that. There they go. Aww.
I've come to discover, I went down a rabbit hole of how much zoos pay for animals.
Yeah.
So basically, they don't.
Oh, really?
So, because it's kind of illegalish for, like, to sell and stuff, basically what they do is new animals are only acquired by the birth of animals or by trading with other zoos. And they have like a nominal value, like for legal purposes, of $1.
Okay. Jeez.
So you can't, like zoos can't, there's not a place to buy exotic animals.
Huh.
With the exception of pandas.
Okay.
Have you heard about pandas?
Yeah, China like owns all pandas technically.
And they make you pay like $1 million a year to have a panda.
Alright. Hey babe.
Yeah.
Could you look up what to do after acquiring warthogs in the tutorial?
What was it called? What's this game?
Planet Zoo. Feel
Also,
like I missed something.
Sanguinism, that's Laney, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went from leeway NPC to Al-Haytham to confident gladiator. He's Al-Haytham? Huh. Fun. Okay, so what is this? Heat maps? Why don't people have heat signatures?
Horrifying.
I think I just uncovered a dreadful secret of this game.
Everyone's a vampire.
Oh, these are happiness meters, not heat.
Interesting.
Huh.
People have no happiness.
Hold on. Habitat. Okay. I don't know what these symbols mean. Walkable and crowded. Temperature. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. It's pretty warm everywhere. Except for over here. It's pretty cooled off by the bears. Water. Yes.
You have two options.
Yes.
You can continue your career mode and just play the game, or you can go sandbox mode and build your perfect.
Okay, let's keep going on career mode, just because I feel like that'll be more entertaining for stream. Okay, we have the two warthogs. Their enclosure looks kind of empty. What is this in habitat? I don't think I have any items. Blueprints. Do I have blueprints for anything? No. Construction. Can I make things? I don't feel like the tutorial really taught me anything. Okay. Animals. Adopting animals. Moving animals. Moving okay, cool. Habitats and exhibits. Animal homes, basic habitat. Let's look at that. Increase angle snap. Okay, that doesn't help me. Okay, habitat checklist. Trade center, keeper hut, power source, at least one keeper, at least one better caretaker. I assume that's all working because it let us put animals in here. Editing a habitat. Nope, that is editing the barriers. Animal escapes. Climbed or jumped out. Okay, okay. Decorative barrier trouble, incomplete loop, multiple gates, overhang, heater, scores, water, exhibits. I can't read those last two because they are blocked by the chat. Hold on. Let me go to the Twitch overlay. Even the scar this world needs. Jeez, that's, you know. Setting up habitats. Nope, that's not what I need to read. Exhibit welfare. Nutrition. Social health. Suitability. Okay, what are these guys' feelings? Their welfare is pretty low and so is their nutrition. How do I fix their enrichment is 0. How do I fix this?
Make them happier.
Okay, they want longer grass, I think. And less soil. More long grass, less soil. How do I give them terrain? Grass. Aha! Okay, less soil it is. See this big mound of soil over here? How do I make this brush smaller? Size. Lower. There we go. Okay, cover up some soil. Am I doing this right? Grass lawn. Intensity 50%. I don't feel like anything's happening. Terrain painting. Grass, long grass, okay, that's okay, why is it not going? Do I have to play? I don't know if anything is actually happening.
Finch, I feel like this is the most complicated game you've tried to play on the screen.
Maybe. Okay, this isn't working. Settings. Nope, that is settings. What is happening? Huh? Questions. Animals don't distinguish between different types of rock, dirt, and sand. Okay, cool. Increase intensity. What does that mean? Okay, yeah, it's this button. What is happening? I will not accept those names. If you start calling us that, I'll do something bad. I don't know. They need long grass and less soil, and I can't give them that. Do I not have any money to spend?
Finch, I love the threat of, I will do something bad, I don't know.
Okay, How do I do this? I don't feel like this is working. How do I use this tool? Do I use the other? Nope. That's not it. That's how I look around. I am confusion. You guys already call us mom and dad. Also, hey, Fusion. Someone figure out how the heck I'd put long grass in here. Cause they hate it. I need to fix it.
Anything to make Mr. and Mrs. Piss happier.
Yeah, guys, Mr. and Mrs. Piss are suffering. I really do wish I had my phone that wasn't charging.
Take your phone.
Okay. Yeah. Space bar?
It's at 75%.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
Then take it.
What? Why would it be spacebar? It doesn't say in the tutorial to make it spacebar. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Planet Zoo make long grass. I don't want it to be realistic. Planet Zoo. How to edit terrain. Okay. Nope, not flatten or raise it. That's not what I want to know. Terrain editing. Okay, that is not helping. Is it possible to modify terrain in career mode? It's disabled by the scenario. What? Why? That's dumb. Can I switch out of career? Build a zoo. Okay, we're going from scratch. I'm sorry about Mr. and Mrs. Piss, but this setting is way too limiting. Exit to main menu. Nope, don't save it. This is a tutorial. Okay. You made it up? Okay. Pretty hair wears blanket. I'm not cold today, weirdly. Okay, tutorial is done. I don't want to do time scenarios. Do I have to? Okay, resume. Apparently it wasn't done. Remake Mr. and Mrs. Piss. It might have auto-saved. If it didn't, I'll just exit and go to Sandbox, and that's what we'll do for the rest of the stream. No, it saved. Okay. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Piss are still here. So what does it want me to do? Mrs. Piss needs enrichment. Mr. Piss, this is the wrong one. Food enrichment. Let me get them some food enrichment. What is that? Habitat? This one. I don't have anything for them. Great new game with no issues whatsoever. Exactly.
It just works, Chad.
It just works. Okay, food enrichment and toy enrichment. I don't have any enrichment. How do I get enrichment? Exhibit trading. Okay. Search. Warthog. Species. None. There's nothing on the market? Okay, I gotta be missing something. The tutorial can't have been over. Where did that lady tell me to go? I'm looking it up. Because she gave me instruction and I just wasn't paying attention.
So this is all your fault.
Well, neither was anyone else, because otherwise someone would have said something by now. Planet Zoo tutorial walkthrough. I can't believe I have to look up a tutorial for the walkthrough. Okay. Is there one? There is! Okay. I don't want cookies. Okay. Game modes. Career mode. What are the objectives right now? These are visiting players. objectives. Okay, here we go. Locate the animal traits. There it is.
Well, as you can see,
She's
those
back!
caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course,
They're
normally
already
you'd have
in
to
their
place the animals
destination,
into
Nancy.
quarantine before moving them into a habitat. But I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health.
You don't
Right,
say!
let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an
She's a
overall
little old
welfare
giver
statistic,
guy.
basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health,
I've realized
habitat,
all
and
of this while I was
enrichment.
trying to figure out the
Luckily, if you
objective.
select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare
Yep,
information
here it
panel,
is.
which we saw earlier,
Mr.
where
Piss
you can
needs
see how they're
enrichment.
doing. That way, you'll know
And
exactly what areas
nutrition.
need to be
He's
addressed.
awful.
Don't worry if that's a lot
He's
to remember.
awful.
You can always check the
She's
Zoopedia
doing
for more
poorly.
information.
Okay.
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare.
Okay. Would
To do
love
this,
to.
we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station.
How
now,
do I do that?
each animal requires a different
Give the
type of feeding
peasants
station.
enrichment.
And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a
nutrition.
water bowl.
Now it exists. Okay. Where are we putting their feeding trough? I'm gonna put it in these bushes. And their water trough. Can be right in
Animals
there.
also require stimulation to keep them happy.
'Kay.
Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to
Mud
roll
bath.
around in.
That's
that
a big
bath will
mud
count
bath.
towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Okay. Does it have to be in the ground? Let's put it right here.
Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now,
Yeah, it's
our
crazy what I
contractor
can
had to
do
leave
when
in a
I have
hurry, so this
items
place
in
is
the
a
menu.
feral state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat.
Ostrich
It's over near the
habitat.
hippos.
What? What about the warthogs? There. What? Okay.
What
Okay.
about the warthogs, Finch? They'll be fine. It's ostrich time.
It's ostrich time. This is amazing. Okay. Look at them. Okay. Show me the ostriches. Excellent.
Finch, you're
Oh,
the worst
before we
thing in the
actually
world.
start building
Yeah.
our ostrich habitat,
There's-
let's pause the
There's
game.
no barriers.
Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
She's aware of the game.
That's more like
What?
it. A
She
quick
just
break.
said, let's pause the
Sometimes
game.
it's a good idea to pause
Oh.
the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's
Okay.
keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built.
Okay.
Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier.
Habitat.
Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how
where do
else
I-
would the keepers
where
get
do I
in
get
and out?
that?
Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the
Here
keepers
is the
can
path.
reach it.
Why are these people here? What are you looking at? What are these balloons? This one's horrifying. Anyways, okay, so barriers. Gate. This obstructed. What? Oh, it's facing the wrong way. How do I turn it? If I turn myself. No, that doesn't turn it. Can I rotate this? Settings. Oh, I can make the barrier top curved. Neat. Okay. If I just click the gate, if I exile this menu, barriers, gate. Nope, still faces that way. Oh, now it works? Outside placement area. Oh, it has to be attached to. Okay. Feel dumb.
Right, let's complete the perimeter
I
barrier so
am
we
the
can adopt
best
some
zookeeper
ostriches.
ever.
I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Okay, brick barrier. Brick barrier. Why is it just a pole? Oh, okay. Let's have it like this. Whoa. Can I shorten that? No? Okay. I hope this lines up correctly. It doesn't, but that's fine.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat,
This
it
corner
has to have a
bothers
full
me.
loop of connected barrier.
Okay.
Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a step
yeah,
ladder.
It makes more sense
But
like
seeing
this.
as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in.
Glass barrier. Because that exists now. This corner feels like a good spot. I have one here. Wait. Did the last one... Oh, I need double click. Okay. Ah, I clicked the whole thing. Nope, just this. Click the glass barriers.
There we go.
There we go.
Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy. And because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation.
I've
Just
never
make
heard
sure
of a
you
zoo
put them
that
in
does that.
easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point.
The zoo that does what?
Donation
Donation
boxes are one of the
boxes
main
for
sources of
each
income for the zoo,
individual
so make
habitat.
sure you remember them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to a zoo.
Okay, add donation box. Facilities. Is this it? Okay. Right here. If you enjoy this ostrich,
Now, before
have
we
a
adopt our
donation.
ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh?
Okay. All right.
By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for
common
money to
ostrich,
accumulate
4
or for
ostriches
animals to be
available.
delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you
Already
think?
did it.
Let's get 4 of them in here.
Okay. Trade center. This one. Send to zoo. Right in here. Okay. This one. Send to zoo. Put him in. This one. Send to zoo. Put him in. This one. Send to zoo. Put him
While
in.
we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
You like games like this?
Yeah. I just need some time to figure this one out. This feels like a good spot. And water. Also, you're not supposed to put their food and water right near the barriers, because that makes the animals uncomfortable and unable to escape view.
Oh.
So,
Is that a real life thing? Or
yeah,
this
that's a
game?
real life thing. In the game, they're like, put it right next to the barrier where they can see it. Okay. Okay, water and food is done. What am I looking at? I'm waiting for the ostriches, okay. Look at them. Look at them bring over the ostriches. That is a big box. Okay. Come up in a shower of confetti. Okay, new animal oh, we get to name these guys! Okay! What are we naming the ostriches, everyone? There are 3 girls and a guy. I don't know if that matters to any of you, but they are here. What are we naming them? One of them is Pooh. Okay, it's gonna be this one.
There was a name before Pooh, just so you know.
Oh. Digbert. Okay. Digbert. And enter. Here's Digbert. This one will be Pooh. This one will be Schlumpf.
You're the best at naming things, chat.
Schlumpf and Jeff.
But it's pronounced Geoff.
Geoff. Okay, alright, here we go, guys. We have named the ostriches. What is my task? I can't see any of my objectives because Chad's in the way. How do I move that again?
You're gonna right-click the thing and toggle the borders.
Okay, right.
No.
No.
On the taskbar. On the taskbar.
I don't know what the taskbar is.
At the bottom of every computer.
Oh. Toggle borders. Okay. Move this over here for me. Nothing has been over here so far. Okay. Okay. How do I untoggle that button?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, sick. I've moved it for me and not for you guys. Okay, so set up common ostrich habitat. I've already given them... Oh, I moved chat in front of that. Okay, 1 second. Toggle borders. Move this right here. It's an awkward spot for now, but it's fine. Okay, so... Enrichment. I can get them enrichment. A slow feeder. Bet they'll hate this. Let's put it over here. Wow!
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit
What do you mean
better,
every time
let's
you
do
get
the
an
same for the
ostrich?
keepers, shall we?
Excuse?
To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut.
Okay,
Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals. So they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
I really wish there was a
You'll
way
need to rotate
this.
the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Speaking of, how to hold down Z and move the mouse sideways. That is such a weird way to do that. I don't like that. Okay. It would be great if it stopped flickering red. Okay, there we go. It has been done. You love the way she says things?
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness.
Okay.
Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we? Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
Invalid rotation? Why? What? Does it have to face this?
Lovely work.
Okay.
Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet.
Keeper hut,
Head
yeah.
on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Okay. This area.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch.
This is not from
And concrete and
scratch.
glass, I expect. So, go ahead and build it. Just make
You know
sure
what
the
I
habitat
suddenly
includes
want?
that big
Hmm.
hole
I've
we've dug.
never wanted
Oh,
before.
and don't
What?
forget to add a
Pizza.
habitat gate to the barrier.
Yeah?
Someone said
Oh,
keep a
and
hat.
make
My
sure the
brain
guests
said
will be able to
Pizza
see
Hut.
the tigers.
My instinct was to say we can get Pizza Hut, but I spent way too much on Subway this week.
Somebody buys Pizza Hut.
Those corners bug me, but whatever. Guys, look! I'm the best zookeeper ever!
You are the worst zookeeper.
Look, I did it! I made a barrier! Okay, windows. The outside path doesn't see a lot of traffic. This has, like, facilities hut, so that is the zookeeper path, I think. Is it? What is that? That's a generator. Okay. Let's distract people from the generator. I'm putting some windows here. This one is this one. Okay. Put some of those. Oh, there's a train that goes by? Okay, we definitely gotta put some windows here. They gotta see. Okay. How important is this road? There's a bench. We're gonna put glass right in front of the bench. Excellent. Perfect.
I was over on the bench.
None, that was over on the bench. Okay. What else does this need? This needs, facilities. Like a gate, or no, that's in barriers. Gates! This gate! This gate will be somewhere. I don't know where the keeper facility is gonna be. So I'm just gonna put this on the outside little corner.
Now,
Make it
Bernie
feel
takes
better.
safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier.
Okay.
Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode.
Okay, that was
Great.
not a double
Now
click.
highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that
Yep.
by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool.
Click and drag.
Now you've got all of the perimeter
Oh,
selected,
I
you can
already did it.
increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll
what
want
does
to
it
make
need
sure
to
it
be?
reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
3.7, okay. 0.07 or no, 3.7, okay. Too far. There we
Now
go.
that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing
Right,
areas.
I forgot the
We need
donation
every
box.
dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch. Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Where's the animal thing again? Animal trading. Okay. Trade history, recent animal market. Here we go! Buy tiger for 12 grand. The male's cheaper, interestingly. Okay. Trade center. Sent to zoo. Alright guys, we need 2 more names.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect
Zookeeper
and deliver the
Finch,
tigers,
yes.
let's take a look at
We
preparing
don't
a
have pizza
habitat for
money,
their arrival.
do we? Okay.
We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Okay. Add a feeding station. Habitat. Feeding. Food tray. Let's put it on this rock. No, they're gonna lie on this rock. Here, we can put it right here.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's
I don't
try
know, they
something
can tell the truth
different.
on that rock.
Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from.
Add
All
a
you have
lake.
to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water.
Okay.
You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Terrain. That's snow. Water.
Yes, that'll do nicely.
Will
Of
it?
course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't
there
you
we
add
go.
some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their
There we
habitat?
go. Okay. Toy and food things. It really was just gonna let me give them a puddle. Okay. Some enrichment. They want frozen blood pumpkin.
What?
Frozen blood pumpkin.
The fetch is that?
And a rubbing pad. Let's put that by a tree. That makes sense.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although, given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as
We're in
normal
England?
weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either
I
build
thought
one
you
from
were in the
various suitable
ocean.
bits and
I
bobs,
thought it
or
was
if you
in
like,
Africa.
just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Okay. This shelter. Okay. Can I? Right, rotating. Okay. Let's push this over in this corner, I think. Can their thing go outside the border? Is that allowed? No. Okay. Well, I haven't really left a good space for this. Can I fit it in here, perhaps? Will it fit? Can't see. Haha! Success! Okay, that's what the accent is? British? Yeah. Okay, I did it. What next, zoo lady? She said something about a blueprint. Yep, this is it. This is what I did. It is here. What are my tasks? Increase hard shelter welfare to 60%. How do I do that? Increase terrain welfare to 100%. Increase plants welfare to 90%. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. Is she not happy with my habitat placement? It's not outside the barrier. Ah! It's here. Oh no, she's stuck again. Oh, am I waiting for the tigers to show up? That might be it. Because they are scheduled to come in here. Through this door, actually. Okay, let's speed things up. Where are the tigers? Here they come! This is gonna be Dewey! Oh, they ran into... Oh. Okay. Alright, stop running around so fast. Okay.
Oh, poor Dabs.
So we have
I'm sure it
Dewey.
can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel. Rightio, click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about
Who's
the different
this?
types of terrain.
Who we
That'll
got-
tell
what we
you what
gonna
the
name her?
tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Name one Skibbity. Okay. Dingus? I like Dingus a little bit more.
Do Skibbity, it came first.
Okay.
Go by the laws you set prior.
I don't remember the laws I said. Skibbity! Okay. What did you want? Terrain.
Okay then, open
Okay.
the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil.
Terrain.
Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
So, soil. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put some soil by here. There we go. More. More. New idea. Ah, too much, too much. Can I control Z that? You know what? No, it's fine. We're in the soil zone. We're outside the exact thing ratio. There we go. Turn down the intensity. Soil everywhere. Okay. Are you guys happy with this amount of soil yet? Okay, cool. You need short grass. Okay, here is some short grass to break this up.
Right then, all animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, Eurasia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Already did that. Okay.
Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger,
No.
like the wattle bushes.
That will come
You
in
can remove them
sandbox
if you
mode
want.
later. I'm trying to figure out the
You
controls
can find all of the
first.
plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Plants. Filter. Rainforest or temperate. Okay. There's no rainforest, but there is tropical. Continents. Let's see. Most of these seem like they're from Asia, so I nose it down a bit. Okay, green. Nope. Foliage type? Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, here are the plants we have to work with. What is this? A holly tree. We have Bengal bamboos. Lots of bamboos. Bracken. Elm trees. I like this tree. This is a good tree. Here you go. Yay.
They say the good fences
They're
make
okay with
good
just
neighbors.
one tree?
I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still,
more statues.
those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you
Oh,
did
that's
poke
it.
a hole in their fence.
I get to only give them one
Oh,
tree.
but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been
Alright.
told that we need to improve their social
Peafowls.
welfare.
These guys
Now
just
then,
live in a hedge
just find one of the
maze.
peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although
Social.
technically, I suppose
Social
gandering
group.
would just be for geese. Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail. Now, they've clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
At the top. This one.
Right. As you can see, the peafowlers need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls.
Alright, 3
Off you
females.
pop to the
One of
animal
them is
market
gonna be
then.
called Dingus. You have to go now? Okay. Good night, Aubrey. Thank you.
Bye.
Request is you name an animal after me, preferably a dumb-looking one. Okay. I wonder if peafowl would be sufficiently dumb. This one's called Phil. Okay. So 3 female ones. Animal trading. Animal market. Okay. Yep, these are all female. Okay. Send to zoo. This one. Okay. Next one. Send to zoo. This one. This one. Send to zoo.
Good work
Here.
on those peafowls.
Okay.
I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
Oh, we're done already? But I want to see the peacocks arrive. I need to name one Dingus. And maybe one of them will be Aubrey. We'll see if it looks sufficiently dumb as per requested. Okay, here they go. Okay. You're gonna be Dingus. Okay. The other 2 ran off this way. They all kind of look the same. Do you think these guys look sufficiently dumb enough? Tayo's asleep.
No, I'm not. I was.
Okay. Do you think either of these birds look dumb?
I think all birds look dumb.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Why?
Aubrey requested to be named to have one named after her
How
that looks so.
rude.
She said, preferably a dumb-looking one.
Hilarious.
I am honoring the request. So. And this 3rd one can keep its name. Unless you have one.
Cedric.
Okay. That was Cedric. There we go. It's a girl, but you know, that's fine.
Perfect. Cedric is a girl's name when it comes to birds.
Yeah. Okay. We are going. Where is the tiger? There it is.
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag.
Temperature.
In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Okay. Barriers. One-way glass. This one. This with this. What if I made every other one just one-way glass? I feel like that would be defeating the point entirely.
Yeah.
I don't think this is working. Oh, I click on it and then I click the glass. Okay. Let me select these. Nope, I did that wrong. Aha! Okay. There we go. Okay. Make make all these one-way glass. Did I do it? Okay, open the temperature view mode. Okay. There it is. And add 3 coolers. Would that be in facilities? Doesn't look like it. Construction, no. Nature, habitat, nothing. Okay. Swap cave glassware section 1 mini glass. Should that be all of it? Because they said some of it. It seems like they meant all of it. Nope, I just want to click the barrier. There we go. Get all this. One-way glass. Did this work? I don't think it's working. I think it's just taking money from the pool. Because it says swap cave glassware with one-way glass and it's not swapping. Cave glass. Oh, it means this. Is that still no? Okay.
As you can see, we
it.
already have 1 cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can.
Okay, how do I do
Luckily for
cooler?
us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Okay, that's convenient. Cooler. Let's see, one right here. Right here. Man, I wish that's how it worked in real life. Just place one down. Done. Add 3 coolers. Well, let's put one in the middle for good measure.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Snow and rock. Where's a leopard? I need to see its approval status of my thing. Nope. There we go. What is this name?
What?
Seg.
Perfect. That's his name.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay. Terrain. Let me go here. More snow. More snow it is. Snow. Give the cat a patchy look. There we go. Lots and lots of snow. This is pretty. I'm having fun. Getting into this. Nice snow in that habitat. Okay. Some long grass. Oh, it's too much long grass. Okay, my bad. less long grass. Correct the amount of rock. We can have some more rock. Let's do rock. Some rough rock. Texture. Go. Okay, still too much long grass. Where is the long grass? And how do I cover it with snow?
Get good, Finch.
Trying. There. Still too much. I wish it told me what terrain I was looking at. I feel like that would help.
Well then, all of
Okay,
that should give
got
you a
it.
pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats.
Okay, all
That'll increase the average
doing now?
welfare of the animals across the whole
I am
zoo.
going to be
And
going
that
to all the
average
animals
welfare
and
is a
making little
very
adjustments for
important
them.
statistic.
See.
Now, to quickly
Is it
see how
enrichment
all your
time?
animals are
It's
doing in the
enrichment
zoo,
time!
you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Okay. Alright, zoo. Animals.
As you can see, this
Oh.
list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's
This
amiss,
poor
then you can quickly hop
turtle
over to them using the locate button.
It's like really sad.
I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Show me the turtle. What's wrong, turtle? Why are you so upset?
Does he have a name?
Emily.
Name him Lumpy.
Okay. His name shall be Lumpy.
That's bound to make him feel better.
Yeah, okay. Welfare is very low. Social. Stress. What? Distressed and trying to hide. Okay. We need to change this barrier, I think. Give them more places to hide. The only way I know how to tweak that is with one-way glass, so... Big glass. Let's do one-way glass. Here. Here. Nope.
That turtle is attracting a lot of attention for being just a turtle.
Yeah, okay, there. With one-way glass, you can now hide to your heart's content. Okay. What's up? That is not... There's Lumpy. Okay, so... We've helped with his stress. Food enrichment and toy enrichment is both at a 0. Okay. Let me sort. Species. Where's turtle? Well, what kind of turtle? Aldabra, giant tortoise. There you go.
Vodka Aldabra.
No. Okay. So, food trough. It's not, they need enrichment specifically. Food enrichment. A block of frozen fruit. Fruit spike tree. Let's give them a spike tree. And toy enrichment. Small balls. Okay, let's give them a sprinkler. Oh, I don't want to mess with the temperature. Let's give them a colorful ball. Here you go, here's a ball. Okay. Already looking better. Okay. Look, are you gonna play with the ball? Is the turtle gonna play with the ball? Let's speed this up a little. Nope, it's gonna... Lumpy's gonna walk right past it. That's okay. Cool. Well, I hope these turtles have a better time. Let's go back to zoo. Animals. Who sort by welfare. The zebras are all upset. Take me to the zebras. What is wrong, zebras? No enrichment, no food or toys. Oh, they're hanging out with the giraffes. That's cool. Oh. Habitat. Take the turtle filter away. Species. What are these? Plain zebras? They're not so plain to me.
Good joke, streamer.
There we are. Plain zebra. Okay. Are any of these things that giraffes would like to? What kind of giraffe are you? Reticulated! I'm saying that wrong. Oh yeah, there's a few things they have in common, like this scratching tree. There's a scratching tree, everyone. I hope you guys like it. Here, have another. Oh, they like grab ball. Here, I will put a grab ball.
I'll grab your ball.
Please don't. Okay. The zebras. Nope, I didn't want to place another ball. That's fine. They can have more. Food enrichment. Okay. See, this is fun now that I've done this. Ooh. Hanging grazer feeder. Okay. So, grazing ball, grazer feeder, okay. Let's give them a ball and give them a tube. I will put the tube way over here. Everything's kind of cluttered right now. Oh, I dropped another one. Okay. Alright. Heck yeah. Alright, these zebras are looking happier. They got more stuff to do. Look, he's playing! He's playing with the ball. This one's about to play with the ball. Ah! He's just holding it. He hold his ball. She hold her ball. Cheryl. Cheryl's got a ball. I'm so happy. Look at that. Ah. Okay. I'm very... What is... I can just witness a glitch. That's fine. Okay. What animals are upset? No one's incredibly... Oh, someone is upset. The giraffes. I was just helping the giraffes. What's wrong, giraffes? They have no... I just gave you guys toys. I made sure it was something you would both like. Okay. Let's just sort by giraffe this time. This one. Ah, you guys don't like the same stuff. I see. So, if I have two filters, it'll show me the things in the entire Venn diagram instead of just the part that overlaps. Good to know. Here you go. Have that. Okay, food enrichment is good. Toy enrichment. I can give them this pillar. Let's put that over here.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yay!
I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that.
Okay.
If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Alright. Cool. Tutorial is over.
Sounds like you've got the whole zoo purring away nicely. Well, purring, grunting, screaming, booming. All the appropriate noises. I guess I was right to hire you, huh? Don't tell her I told you, but Nancy wasn't sure you'd even last the morning. So, we're happy this is working out. And
It helps
Nancy
I have
owes me a
infinite
foxy
money.
coffee.
Oh, I was
As
like,
strange as it
Victoria. I was
seems,
like,
Yeah.
considering we
Where
just
you
met,
infinite money?
when I look at you, I feel like you're the child I never had.
Oh, Bernie
After the
sees
one I
me
did
as a
have,
kid.
obviously. But you see,
Bernie
zookeeping's
is my
not for my
father.
daughter. Don't get me wrong. Emma absolutely loves
Bernie
animals, but
Flanders.
she set her sights somewhat higher. Wants to save the entire planet. I'll just settle for saving a couple of species. Oh, and maybe having a type of frog named after me.
I could just yell giraffe. Okay, cool. Well, that's the tutorial. Let's find a nice place to end on. We started with looking at the bears. I like ending with looking at this bear. Okay. Can I focus the camera on this bear? Camera! Alright, this is the view we're getting. There we go. Cinematic. Okay. Alright, outro stuff. I can never remember the outro. Thank you guys for coming. It was a wonderful time to figure out this game with you guys. The naming was so much fun. I'm happy for all the suggestions. I'm just trying to think of what to do next. What's the next one? Have a good night and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love you guys, bye.
Bye.